Alright. Fix this tripod. Alright. Welcome back, everybody who's not here yet. I'm going to go clean a mold. To keep you company, I'm going to leave this creepy head here. Keep an eye on you guys. Alright. Chris, try and entertain them while I go clean this mold. Grab that half for me.
Yeah. I think runs are more important. That way I can get on track and start getting pace and cleaning it. But yeah, as of now.
I do know that a handful of the dreads I'm making are.
Right. As of now, I've got all necro nurses, necro clowns made up. Or almost fully made up. So it's basically just asylums and masks and.
Well, two of those macros are dreads that are here, the purple and black.
Oh, they still gotta get painted, so.
Yeah.
They're still a long way away. Hey Justin, is the air on?
No.
Just let him stare into your souls for a while. He's ready for his close-up. Yeah.
I want to make our first one of foam mat. Come here. I'll show you what. I did this front piece in one batch, not two, and
You're already starting to see blemishes.
the burlap's already starting to come through. So I want to get foam maskless before this is too bad.
Okay.
So we can touch it up and fix it afterwards. So there's still a bit of clay right there that I need to get out. Hi everybody, I'm back. I hope he kept you plenty of company.
No, I did not. I'm a bad host. We've got a new viewer from Texas today.
Oh, that's exciting. Hi Texas. Hi Mark.
And your mom's actually on right now.
Cool. So we've got our mold here. Came out from the sculpture, the clown that we've been working on for the last 2 days. Front piece. Here's our back piece. Very, very thick mold. But that's how we like it. So I've got some small chunks left to clean out of this. But once I just went and I sprayed it all out and cleaned it that way. Once it's all dry, Chris is going to actually pour one tonight.
Oh, do you know if we have any more circus rats?
Not made.
Okay.
We only had the one.
Oh, okay.
I did not anticipate that mask to be as popular as it was. A note to remember when cleaning your mask molds, never use metal tools or any kind of a tool that is harder than your plaster. You want to use wood and plastic is what you want to kind of stick to. So I'm going to move these over here. You. Just make sure that by 10 o'clock we have it poured.
Oh, okay.
So that we can make sure it's all drained and stuff by the time you leave.
Will they be dry in 10 minutes?
Probably. Fair enough.
Or at least the front half?
It'll be good. Do both halves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Am I going to put it together like the egg sack?
Yep, just like that. Same process. Make sure when you pour it, use like this bucket and throw it on top of it in case there's any drips. They go in there, not on the floor. So there's that for you. Just a cartridge.
Yeah, that and sugar.
I'm gonna clean my hands and we're gonna start.
Fine, next time I'll restart. There we go. Oh, your haircut. It looks like my haircut, except my top's a lot longer. That's awesome. A little bit longer at first. I have a wonderful wife that does my hair for me. I'm my own wife. Justin? I've come to interrupt your poop with important information that I need. Oh. Why did you tell your mother that this gun did not have blood on it? Why did you tell your mother that this gun didn't have blood on it? Does this look like it has blood on it? Yes. Is it supposed to?
Maybe you looked at one of the other ones.
I mean, I feel like this looks like it has blood on it. Hey, look, we're live streaming.
Yeah.
Does this look like it has blood on it?
Shannon was on earlier. I don't know if she still is, so she might be able to answer you right directly.
No, I talked to Shannon. That's why I know that Justin told her that this didn't have blood on it. But I specifically took time out of my evening last night to make sure it had blood on it so we could come here during the day, pick it up, and then ship it out.
Because I didn't see that one. I looked at those two.
Remember our conversation that we had last time when I said, hey, I'm going to put blood on this gun. Would you be able to come back here and pick it up and take it to the house?
No, I do not
And
remember
you
that.
said, yeah, I can do that.
Was that one with the,
it was
I'm gonna
probably
get out
pretty
with this,
late.
distrust?
So important.
See, I didn't remember you working on a clown gun last night. I remembered you working on the ribbon, but not the blood, because I remember you doing that and then a few other things.
I also put the ribbon 2 nights ago.
Oh, see, it's all done together.
Bye.
Tired. All right. So, Chris, do you need help?
Right now, no. Why, are you looking for something for Nick?
Yeah.
I can have him on stands.
That'll work for me.
No, doesn't it come
He'll
with
be
another
great at
battery
that.
or something?
No, you only get the one battery.
All right.
Hold on. You do get a charger though.
Yeah.
So let's take the rest of
Justin
this
has a
plan.
thought process.
How's this like?
No, thank you. Wait, can I have a picture? Oh, okay, yeah, you need to stop. I would like that to be a mask.
You should make that your profile picture.
I will literally right now. Wait, I have to get a good picture of it.
You should make that your profile on PlayStation.
Maybe you guys will stop messaging me.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Like, damn, girl, that's what you look like when taking my pants on. You're doing that noise because you know that's what they'll say. Because they're skilled at talking to ladies who are that poor.
I'm making my profile picture on Facebook right now. I have to deliver this gun to my fiance.
Wait, hey, question.
What?
So is that the one on top? Did you wipe one off here yet?
I don't fucking know, dude.
Good talk.
Wow, this is your phone.
You are looking for the organized and beautiful, tranquil streams of Allen House, you're in the wrong place. This is usually filled with strange music and some chaos and catastrophes. So, wait, let's check comments before I start. Okay. Hi, Justin. Hey, how's it going? Do any have Instagram? Would love to follow. Hi, Mac. I do not have an Instagram, but the Haunted House does. So does our productions company. We are all good, Mac. You're a haunt actor from Texas. Nice to meet you. Just go back up the top. Hi, Shannon. Hi, Ethan. Hi, Evan. Hi, Vic. Hi, Evan again. Let's see. Northridge Asylum. Tara Tytko said hello from Canada. Hello, Tara. Hey, Rugged, how you doing? Hey, Connor. What's up? What's going on, basement? Welcome to the chat. Ethan, I am happy that Universal has confirmed that HHN is happening. I enjoy HHN. Wow. All right. So the Krampus. Okay, that's Krampus Road. Okay, so I need to work on the ice cream cone is not ready yet, but I need to work on maximum security straight jacket 3X dirty distressing. Perfect. We're gonna do that. It's gonna be a costume night, guys. We're gonna do costumes, then we're gonna do some masks, and then we're gonna move on with our lives. So actually, I'm gonna leave the straight jacket for Devin. I'm gonna work on the nun because she doesn't like to work on things that need spray paint. So I'm gonna do that so she doesn't have to. I don't know why I keep touching clay when I just cleaned it off my hands. Hey, is anyone available to help me for 1 second? Anyone? Bueller?
Yes.
Hey, Bueller. I need help taking this tape back up.
Okay. The hell did you send everybody else?
Chris took Nick to work on some statements. They want to do that. Okay, we need to navigate around this stuff.
Another one left
There's
behind.
stuff under it. Just bring your end out. Let's go that way and then that way.
Okay.
All right. Team. This stuff. This table. Cool. Thank you.
Welcome. I was useful.
Just like that, we've got lots more room in our shop. When molding, it's always good to have a bunch of chunks of wood holding up your sculpture, doing stuff like that. It's nice. I'm gonna sweep up real fast so we don't get plaster and everything. On the,
Can't do that. I don't want cardiac arrest to keep playing.
Yeah. I promise that momentarily here, you guys can get the satisfaction of watching me clean this floor.
And you said you want the first pour of the gold ring to be the master,
Yes.
so we'll do the master tomorrow.
Huh?
So we'll foam the master tomorrow.
Yes.
Cool, because I got a Scrooge that is ready to get mastered as well.
All right.
So he's already been pulled and prepped, and he just needs foam. So we're gonna knock both out tomorrow.
Sounds good to me. So we don't. They're all volunteer. But what I can tell you that I have learned in my research of how to eventually pay my staff is not hourly, not commission. Because commission doesn't really work for the haunted house because that's based on sales. I guess you could probably make that happen if someone's working like outside on escape rooms or merchandise or something. But I would rather just I would pay them hourly. With the other people, that means your build crews, your techs, your actor coaches, everyone who does anything involved in the production side. Anytime you work for a theater, you're also not paid hourly. You're paid a wage that is connected to the job that you are doing. So if say I work at a production house, and I'm an actor. I don't make money for every hour I'm there. I make X amount of money to act in whatever production is happening. And through that means that there's requirements that have to be met in order for me to complete my contract as an actor. There's hour and hour long rehearsals that I have to be at, or I can't play that part. I can't choose to not be there. If I'm in Aladdin and I'm playing Aladdin, if I call off on a night of a production, I won't get a paycheck because I wasn't there to complete my contract and play Aladdin. And now the production is hurt because the person they chose to play Aladdin decided to not show up. Haunted houses are the same way. I think a lot of us do not look at haunted houses as they relate to theater. And in a theater place, that's how you are paid. So what I have learned from other places that I have talked to that have adopted that kind of structure to their business is their actors are hired on a contract, just like an actor in a theater. And they are paid usually either once or twice a year. Not every weekend, not every other week, once or twice in October. And they have requirements, like you have to show up to rehearsals, you have to show up to acting classes, you have to show up to our day that we have of letting you know where emergency exits are, how to act in a fire, all that stuff. And what happens is, if you break your contract, because acting in a haunted house is very hard. So if I say I'm going to, you'll make, what I always hear is like $50 a day is a base rate for haunted house actors. And if I say that's what I pay you, but I'm not paying you until October's over, because they're treating October as their production. So you have to actually be there for X amount of nights. And what I've heard is the places that have that, if you miss like 2 or 3 nights, you are fired. You are welcome to act there as a volunteer, but you are not having a paycheck anymore. On that also, they have that if you aren't there on Halloween, or you miss any day on Hell Week, which is the busiest weekend in October, you're also not paid. So even if you've worked the whole run and then you choose to not show up on Halloween, you forfeit your paycheck. So
Does that also apply to the folks working on your production line, making the costumes, body casts, and whatnot?
yeah, I mean that's the same thing. If I'm hiring makeup artists, I'm hiring X amount of artists. So I have training days leading up to October from at minimum the end of August. We actually hire our makeup artist in July. So if I have a makeup artist quit, it's not like I can just hire another makeup artist. So you quit, you kind of screwed me. Now I have less makeup artists because I can't just retrain a person on a look. It's a hard job. So what ends up happening is you hire them on a contract for the year, and they have to complete that contract and work that whole year, or they don't receive any pay. Because our the contract then is, I'm agreeing to pay you X amount. You're agreeing to actually be here every night I need you. If you break your end of that contract, which is you showing up every night I need you, then I'm breaking my end of my contract because we don't have a contract anymore, and I'm not going to pay you. And that's how a lot of places work that I've learned.
You rent or buy the property if you're on a house.
Right now, our property is leased, but we are working toward trying to own, because you don't really want to lease. I know, you could be a huge production, and even if you are giant, leases can screw you, because often landlords don't care about haunted houses. They care about having the money they want, and sometimes it's even not that. They just want to not own the property anymore. So then they move. And then they choose not to own that property anymore. So now you can't have that property anymore because they're letting someone else buy it. I know that happened to Netherworld. Their lease on their property was up. They knew that was happening, so they actually bought a new property where they are now. So, and it actually turned out much better for them. So that's ideal. I'm gonna throw on a dust mask because I don't like spray paint my nose.
You don't want to pick up black boogers for the next couple days?
No, I mean,
You're no fun.
I've got a lot of experience in it, but it's not an enjoyment in my life.
No.
Picking black boogers?
No, that's what I just said. It's not an enjoyment in my life.
Come on, you're doing so well, Colin.
Alright, making the costumes, body cast, and whatnot. Yes. So also, if you're a carpenter, if you hire a guy to come to your house and build a fence, and he only builds half of that fence, you don't pay him half. No, you don't pay him at all. And the same thing kind of goes for your carpenters and stuff. There's a a method and a job, and when you have to come halfway into a job and finish it, it's harder because you have to retrain a bunch of people, stuff like that. It's just not a good practice. So your carpenters, your parking people, your security guards, all of them are all paid on that same thing.
Well, then no, you take yours. I guess I did one when they're done.
It just needed to be shown it could be replaced.
Sometimes you have to threaten technology. I learned a term that I really enjoy about 2 weeks ago. It's called, it's a term in IT called percussive maintenance, which literally means, did you try hitting it? Those like old times where like a DVD player just isn't working right, and then you just smack it once, and then oh wow, it works right away. It's called percussive maintenance, and it's a literal term in like handbooks.
Yeah.
I love it.
As long as it's not an ID10T error.
Right. What is that?
ID10T error?
Uh-huh.
You writing it out?
Yep.
I get it. Never mind.
You got it figured?
Yes. Identity.
No.
No?
IDIOT.
Oh, there you go.
Idiot error.
That makes more sense.
ID10T.
I remember having to smack the side of the TV to get the channel come in clear.
Yep.
Most of us do.
Percussive maintenance.
Our two main tools that at work are, did you use a hammer? Did it work?
I just made my first mad scientist costume. That's awesome. I'd love to see it.
Okay, for trimming mask other than the outside of just the eyes, correct? Or does the mouth also get
Is
trimmed?
this for what mask is this?
Oh, we've got, I think, one RDF and one RDF2, or two RDF2s.
Okay, so you trim out its eyes, you trim out its nose, and then you trim out all of that in there. So everything, all the way straight down there, up there, and around those teeth.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
So it's,
Yep.
Top of the head or no?
No.
Okay.
Oh wait, yeah, that slit right there, that gets cut out.
oh, okay.
On both RDF and RDF2?
We need to look at
Pictures.
a picture of RDF too, because I remember one that had the stitches across, but I didn't think the first one had that on it.
It would be, yeah, I think the whole mouth, triangle, the eyes, follow the socket. Big gap. That's the only spot that looks like on that. Yeah? Oh. It's on Creole Caring Group and on our YouTube channel.
What did you say?
Mad Scientist Costume.
Oh, awesome.
It's on Creole Caring Group and on YouTube.
Okay, I'll have to check that out. Alright, so that's my brown. I'm going to keep that over here. So what I just did, if you can't tell, which you probably can't because it's all dark, I went over the whole thing with kind of a modeling of brown. It just makes it look overall kind of dirty. Now I'm going to highlight it and add some kind of moldy nastiness with some flat white. That's going to make this thing really pop. Let me move this over so you guys can get a better view of the thing. Bring this down some. I'm doing much less of this than I did of the other. Chris, do you know where there is another battery?
Joe's office.
Okay. Come on, dude.
What are they filming at your house?
What?
What are they filming at your house?
I didn't know they were filming something.
Supposedly.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe they went live on their own.
Huh?
Maybe they're doing their own live stream. Me either.
I called, asked your mom something.
And they said, we are filming?
Yeah, she's like, we're trying to film something.
I don't fucking know. I didn't know they were doing that.
So I asked her questions about the news that she gave.
Yeah, if you guys have not heard, we in the industry had a giant loss. Well, it was announced today, but it's happened a few days ago. Ken Donay, who's kind of, well, is the largest insurance provider to the haunted attraction industry. He passed away. It's really, really sad, and I hope his whole family's okay. No,
No?
just flip it open. When you flip it open, you're good to go.
We want to test it?
Yeah. That's every step of the way before we go and paint it and everything.
It's like some crazy F8 basically. So I think one of the nubs might have been under the design.
Okay, that's fine. There's extra knobs.
Have we shown this one off?
No, but I don't want to.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so now it's got some white. I'm going to do a bit more brown on it to bring out some dirt, and then I'm going to hit it with some yellow to make it old and grimy.
Speaking of face huggers, did you watch Rick and Morty?
Yeah.
Two.
It was alright. It was okay. It wasn't one of my favorite episodes.
Yeah.
It was alright. It was okay. It wasn't one of my favorite episodes.
Yeah.
Pretty funny, but
Thumb gutters is fun. Yeah, no, this one.
And you won't even let me know about my timers.
yeah, this one was okay. I don't know.
It's funny how every time they take Summer with them, she somehow becomes like a queen.
Yeah. There's a new show out.
Yeah,
It's from those guys.
though.
Yeah, well, I have Hulu.
I don't have Hulu.
I haven't tried watching it yet, but he uses like the same voice
Yeah.
for one of the characters.
That happens a lot of them. I mean, look at all the Family Guy ones. There's always.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was on Disney Family Sing-Along.
Does anyone really watch fucking Family Guy anymore?
I'll watch it on occasion, but I don't record it anymore because I just don't have time to keep up with it.
I don't know. I feel like no one watches like new episodes of that show.
If it's on, it's on. If it's not, I'm not gonna watch it.
I don't know. I feel like everything they've kind of reached their adulthood, and now everything anyone ever talks about is like the old stuff. It's never like, did you see the new episode? It was so funny. Okay. Put that off to the side. Yellow.
You guys gloves on?
Yeah.
You can turn that into a zombie judge costume.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. If someone was interested in one, we could definitely do that.
And inside still feels,
Kind of moist?
yeah. That's why I had to get gloves on. To the outside definitely goes.
No, that should be good. Just make sure any stuff like that is out of there. So kind of blow it out first before you pour it. Front and back.
Looks like some weird ass test dummy.
He's seen a lot of shit.
Very surprised. Probably not work. Why?
As long as your family here.
I know a guy.
much water's in there?
Huh?
How much water's in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that, and a little bit of that snow in there.
Put more in
That was in the lip. That was in the lip.
there. Not all of it.
Put the holes in there.
Put more in.
Okay, just to double check on these things. Pretty side out, and do I flip inside, correct? Or do I flip? Which way does this start?
I know when it ends up turning. Think like this.
Oh, okay.
You see it? You wrap it around. Oh, I think it goes like this. Go close. And then far. And then push it over. I think that. Yeah, I think that locks it in. It wasn't really moving like that, so. Alright, so that part is done. Now I gotta do the hat and the neck thing. Here's the neck thing.
Actually, yes, you will, your mom.
My mom is in it, or on a shelf at the front door, so I can say, hi,
Alright,
mom,
just
I'm
come
on
over
the
this.
door.
Hold on.
It does have one, at least. Yeah, you can see it coming through the latex.
So I need you.
It's actually kind of perfect because it's dead center for the week. That's the only place it seems to be leaking at the moment.
So it should be fine. Yeah, keep dripping. Try and take a look at it, see if you can improve it at all. If you, I don't know, maybe you can peel back the latex or something.
Well, where is the hole at?
It's in the, like, the threaded part where it screws on, underneath it.
Just, but is the cap got holes too?
Not, no,
You got a hole like right here.
Right.
yeah, so it drips out and then runs down that. Yeah.
And so you might just need to make sure all the latex right around this ring is not there.
Not off the field back.
Basically, you gotta like open it up so that there's room for the water to come out.
You might have to like bucket cut it or something. Chris, can you do a favor? Can we move those two to the training room and move the ladder somewhere else so we can use our rack right here?
Only the children do this.
I know, right?
No, they're not my children. Oh, it's mine too.
Yeah, the one of that clock.
Yeah,
He
but
likes
the
to climb
people
on
are
every.
started.
Well, so does my 4-year-old.
How many dogs you got?
seconds now.
Good for me.
So it's only got the one.
That's good for me. Yeah. Well, I know. I think, yeah, there's only one hole in it.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Chris, you said two twos? Thank you.
That part's done. Hang that up. This
It's slowing down a little bit, but it's still about every 3 seconds. Huh? First time for it.
Hey, did you remember? Call my mom. Ask her, is the slit on the front or back of the nun costume? In its neck.
In its neck?
Yeah, the slit in its neck.
Is it the, which part are you asking about?
It's got like a slit, but I need to know.
Oh, in the actual, not the.
Yeah, I need to know if that side is the front or back.
Oh, okay, that's all. What are you filming? I'm like, what's wrong with this? Like, oh. Make it beautiful, man. That's just what it's really like. The nun costume, the slit that's at the top, is that on the front or the back? It's on the front.
Okay.
Is that it?
That's all I need.
Okay.
And you can probably seal this orange extension cord.
New news about the other stuff? Any new news about the other stuff? The douche. I'm curious what that other thing was that you sent me. There's a lot of new stuff that I'm not doing great.
Could be like Josh the other day. He's doing the angle grinder, and then all of a sudden he sees flames right here.
Been minor.
Like 100.
I have that maybe. No, not yet, but I'm sure they're gonna. Oh, you're not talking about the place then. I bet you're talking about the place that we get our vest. Our vest done. I don't have that number. I don't have that number.
If you guys haven't had a chance, you should make sure that you watch our most recent vlog. Check out everything I do when I'm not live. It just went up today. Now that we got that sculpt and mold all done, my next project I'm going to work on as far as the channel is making that ultimate time lapse of the sculpting and molding of the Grin Clown. Now that that's all done.
Right.
Justin, are you sure that bucket's gonna hold the weight? Even after all that weight has to put in there? Yeah.
I'll be impressed if it rips it down. I mean, if you want, place another bucket next to it, or you could place that bucket in a bucket. Make it twice as strong.
I just see that one bucket, going a little bit too much for my comfort.
Yeah.
That's just the mold itself, that's not gonna be the extra 2 gallons of, latex in it.
Right.
And we won't be able to blame, old latex on the new mask. We're just going to get the first pour out of a brand new bucket.
Sounds good. Everything's new.
Yeah.
New.
Mind Dream embroidery.
Yeah, send it to me. I'll So this can of scraping is dead. Spray paint graveyard. Alright, so that costume is done. You throw some blood on it, and it can dry.
What is the height
Blood
supposed
time.
to be on this?
Huh?
Like, how high off the ground will this thing be?
Well, the idea is that one would be above the audience's head.
If it had stopped dripping, I had to shape it to get it replaced again. So, I don't know if that's gonna be good enough.
Once it's all filled, it'll drip longer.
Well, no, it still has a bunch of water in it. That's the thing, it's, you know, there's pressure and air and, so I mean, now that I took it, it's started dripping again. You're out of there, I don't care.
It's good.
I'm just telling you how it is, bro.
So next we gotta put some teeth in it, and then,
Find out how he wants that.
I know how I want it.
Well, I thought you were gonna ask the person.
I decided not to, we're just gonna do it.
Well, are we doing teeth after it's painted?
No.
Like, are we doing an option, cause we don't have one that's just
Just what?
put on the website showing like what an oozing one looks like. Or
We
does
don't
that
need to
matter?
know, it's gonna look just like the regular one once it's done, it's not gonna look any different.
Does that mean you should re-sculpt the, female grim without ears, without teeth, and?
Like, you could. Well, with that one though, is you're gonna be able to show it all the different ways, cause you can leave it as a whole one and cut it up, go a half one. It's each step. You know, move each thing. This is the music.
What?
You don't like that? The picture in Catholic Church.
Yeah? Something like
You need to
that,
put on the Pope hat.
something like that. these gloves off, wipe that guy off our list, stays dry.
Did you photograph it also?
Huh?
Are you photographing or no?
No, we already have a picture there.
Well, I know you guys been picturing, like photographing stuff as, you know, my customer ordered.
Well, that's only if it's something like new, but that one is already made, so good on that.
Are these clown horns, right?
Do they have blood on them?
No.
Those two with blood on them. Get that big?
Not here.
Yes, you did. I'm looking at it.
Oh, ah.
They were calling me clown horns out there.
No, it won't. I'm gonna fix it. I said, no, it won't. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna put more forward.
You like it? That's why I literally told him. What do you like to do?
Can you do, this?
Also, there's the rest of it. No, because he was only at the Lions camera, got into a fight with a man that had an American flag thing. It was really interesting. I was kind of scared for my life because there were a lot of people in there that they very much looked like they wanted to be aggressive. It was not a good situation.
Okay, I have a question. Did anyone here wipe a clown horn off this list?
No.
Okay, so then I should be able to wipe the first two clown horns off.
Unless I did it and forgot.
Damn it, Evan.
I mean, no, yeah, no.
It should be.
Get up.
Are you forgotten there?
One,
Two.
where's you two?
Right there, right there, with your finger. Over there, it's the third one from the middle.
Three.
Five. Five. Nine.
Actually, that's all three. Well, then, we're gonna.
It's
Hold
about
on.
the TV dance time, so I have to go.
You just got here.
No, like to the bathroom, so. I was wet, did I touch the wet? I don't think so.
You touched the front? Yes, it goes back.
No, I touched this.
Just don't touch it, you're gonna fall off that thing.
I didn't touch something, I touched it.
Okay, those two are done. So now I'm gonna work on the compass probe and belt, where you stress it.
You have here.
The compass probe? Yeah. But the belt's not good.
Does your dad know about the light?
Yeah, yeah, that's, he's got between 4 and 6 weeks to make that, he's ordered it yesterday.
I don't know if they're telling me how to take them out. They're putting in. Yeah, Nick was on.
Basically, I'm gonna do good now.
Maybe not about that one, or you don't.
Well, I don't have the stuff to make the belt, so we gotta get that. Alright. Now I need to do some mask painting. There's a grin mask. And then once I get this one done, I'm gonna go and we've got a whole bunch more over there that I'm gonna base out so we can start working on all the rest of them. Oh. I got blood on it. Nice. Well, that's the top one.
You probably hide most of that.
I am lit on that one.
Yeah,
Wipe
that
it
one
off?
I'll probably wipe off. That one you can.
That should hide it because the paint right
Is that too much to try and wipe
I'm
off?
not gonna be able to hide that. So,
Did you see Ethan Sturgill's comment about howling hornets?
yes.
Did you see Vic Springston's question about how we pay our staff?
Yes, that was a while ago.
Vic Springston made his first mad scientist guy.
I know, I told him I was
Sounds like you're done.
What do the next one comes have?
a latex mask and headset.
This guy messaged me said.
Hey, Justin.
Yes.
Body withstand, grin, clown jumpsuit, at hand, eye socks, blood, and any color. The problem is that blood is underneath, so that's just gonna turn into HDMI. That goes to the Barbie box.
Yeah.
What do you do that for?
It was sitting here when Justin was playing. I haven't moved the letter yet. That's why you got blood on my mask.
Sorry.
I
What
tried.
running back? You need a brush.
The female clown is now pink and purple.
Yeah, I know. That turquoise is
Are you
not
doing
there.
blood right now?
Even circles to the inner purple.
Huh?
Ethan circles to green or purple.
For what?
You said it 5 minutes ago.
Green or purple? I don't know what you're talking about. I guess green.
Green and purple make brown. Something?
Crossbar goes on top, with the bolt coming up from the bottom. See if I can find it in the up right now. Justin, we're gonna need more nuts.
I think there are plenty here currently.
I've taken note. More nuts. Send me a size along with whatever you wrote down yesterday.
I was looking over that I wrote down yesterday.
Oh, you wrote down something. I didn't remember what it was today.
Guess
What?
I wrote it down.
He said green or purple aliens in GTA.
Ah. Well, I'm not playing GTA right now. I was playing it about 2 weeks ago. But, probably green.
He says purple.
Oh, see? Opposite teams, man.
There's aliens in GTA.
No. So, I guess Rockstar made this, like, morph suit alien costume free. And there's a green one and a purple one. So then everyone was buying it. Well, now there's a gang war between everyone online, whether you're on the green team or the purple team, and they're fighting and just doing dumb shit to each other.
And then
That's what frogs say. I've got ribbon here.
How come you only need one of them, Cindy Goof?
I only need one to ship. Well, it was supposed to ship today.
Good dad.
Look.
No, I didn't.
Do we have an open glue?
That can't.
Yeah.
That couldn't be my father from the truth.
Did you know that Ranch Doodles and Cotton Candy Fago make the most
Ew.
luxurious burps?
Yeah, but it sounds like an awful combination.
It's a delicious combination. The burps are amazing. Like my favorite taste in the whole world are burps from Cotton Candy Fago and Ranch.
God,
Yeah.
here.
Good luck to all of you.
I am very upset because I have cooked you food, and you just said that whatever you're burping up is better than what I cooked.
I've
Not
made her
good.
crab rangoon too.
See?
That's fine. Everybody's
Yeah.
got priorities.
I guess.
I like it, the taste of it better when it's coming out versus when it goes in. So it has to be a really gross combination to make like a ranch and cotton candy.
And you guys went ew when I said peanut butter on garlic.
I mean, I've never had it, so maybe the burps from that are good. I don't know. Like lemon flavored peanuts. Not the greatest thing going down, but coming back up, it's quite delicious. Yeah. These burps are borderline orgasmic.
Yeah, you should open a restaurant.
Bugle and Fago burps.
No,
Are.
called Better Coming Up. It's all about this might not taste good now, but later when you throw up, it's gonna be great. Great experience.
I need to see if I need to try matching different flavors of Fago with different flavors of Bugles and see if they create just as orgasmic burps. That's orange.
That's not orange. Your eyes are fucky.
Oh, the other thing that I put on your list was hands.
That's also not orange.
That's red. That's orange.
That's not orange.
Bro!
You're incorrect.
Bro!
I don't know what kind of orange you call
Dude,
it.
that's literally orange! That's orange, my guy!
That is not orange. I have
That's
one orange. My only orange is that, and this does not look like that.
But this does not look like that!
Yes, it is. Will you trust me? Why are you coming up in my... You airbrushed one mask, and now you get a fucking mask.
No, it's orange! I don't give a fuck about airbrushing it. It's the color.
Hey,
It's not
lead
orange.
time is 6 weeks, right?
Yes.
Chris, is that orange or red?
Yes.
Oh fucking god, ask them.
No, stop touching my shit.
It's orange.
Go away.
Justin, the other thing I put on your list was hands.
Answer that guy's question.
Okay.
And I just put them beside you with nuts and bolts.
Okay, thank you.
This guy wants a sparkle nose on his natural clown.
A sparkle nose?
Yeah.
Like glitter?
There's stuff you can get for that. There's like a stuff
Yeah,
you
I know.
It's
You
like a paint
can
additive.
get glitter and...
Well, no, there's like stuff actually for paint though.
I know, but not that I'm gonna spray through my airbrush, or else my everything I paint for the
No,
rest
you
of
do
ever
it-
will be like
No,
fucking
you do it
glittery.
by hand.
I'll give my airbrush herpes.
Glitter
Yeah,
is not
perfect.
herpes.
Glitter is
the
herpes.
herpes of the craft world. As soon as you think you're rid of it, it comes back.
Big said I got you on 2 different devices.
All right, my man.
That's Android type shit. Your can go now, Justin.
That's fine. They make a lot of money from what I hear. If I could just use dildo and make money on them, I'd probably do it too.
Yeah, just got me an Amazon Prime link to chocolate molds shaped like AK-47s and black.
Once again, for me, the chocolate mold of people's buttholes.
I'm surprised it's not that. How big is 10.5? Oh wait, that's 4 inches. It's 4 inches by 7 inches. Oh, so it's on a full scale glass.
Here's your dad joke for the day. The cowboy is happy. Does that make him a Jolly Ranger?
Well, your talking privileges are taken away for the day.
I'm not the one that shared it. I'm just.
You're the one that shared it
Passing
with
along.
us. Just because you didn't share it on Facebook doesn't mean you didn't share it in person.
Oh, so good. I don't think this is on your list.
Huh?
I don't think this is on your list. Oh god, you scared me.
That's sure. Don't throw it on that. Dude, you gotta watch it.
It's bloody.
Mannequin. Okay, I didn't know,
This
man.
one in front of me?
Yeah, it's got blood all over it.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, relax, bro.
You freaked me out. That's still orange.
Will you shut the fuck up?
No, when it's red, yes I will. Your mom told me that this needs to get done, but I didn't see it on the list. I'm doing this one first. The guy with herpes or herpes nose. So I will send you the information to my hotline, but that's to tomorrow Wednesday. So you have no herpes and I broke my own. You see the female glitter eyeshadow.
Justin,
Yes.
you only have enough nuts and bolts for a complete set of one.
Okay. Next one.
Also-
Which one do you want to get the stand? We've got the Grin and then we got Larry and Mo out there.
Just put it on one of ours and throw it in the training room. I mean, it's not a big deal right now because I'm gonna pick up more tomorrow.
Right.
So it's not like it's a long wait for nuts and bolts. You're telling me that's orange. You are fucking high as shit. You're
I'm
telling me
not!
that color is the same as either of those.
This is more of a bright orange, but it's not. Look at that red.
Do you know what
top.
we call? We have a word for dark orange. Red.
No,
That's red.
you guys can't see it. It's orange. What is this?
That's
It's
definitely
poop.
red.
That's poop.
It's not.
It's poop.
So you'll go everything. It's a baby. It doesn't have rabies. It's my fault. See, that sounded like a fucking Slim Shady song. Hey, baby, don't have rabies. It's my fault.
It does. Stop. Shut up. Red. It needs to be red. It's not.
Do you know why I use this? Here, let me show you why I use this red. Do you know why I use this bright red? Because do you know what I paint on it next? Black.
Yellow.
Black. If I use darker red and then I paint black on it, do you know what it turns into? Purple.
Green.
No.
You're right. That's how
Blue
arguments work.
turns red purple. How would black turn red purple?
Do you know how tints work? They don't just go
It
black. Let
it
me
would-
harvest black from the floor. It's a mix of colors. There's blue tint and shit in fucking black.
There's not enough There's not enough blue and black to turn that red purple. You're just lying to me.
Okay, how about this? I'll finish this mask with the same paint I used to paint the original fucking red Gren Clown that someone ordered that they said it's red too. And then you tell me it doesn't look red. To your non-eyeball knowing what red is apparently.
Fun fact: in Viking days, burps and farts at the table was a compliment to the chef.
See,
Boom.
here's a fun fact. How the fuck did they know? Exactly. I don't think the fucking Vikings had like written language.
Then how do we know anything about Vikings?
Because you make shit up. I mean, if I came to you and I said, I'm a Viking expert, can you prove I'm not? You could say, tell me something about Vikings, and I could make that shit up. I was like, yeah, they could fly.
Did you get the job?
I mean, I don't have a start date yet, but yeah.
Did they ask?
Where
you?
is my black bottle? I don't
Did you-
understand.
Did you talk with the warden?
Yeah.
It's right
Did you use
there.
Something better?
We're missing this?
Black.
Not that. I need an air.
Is that it in the center? Next to the red?
No, that's a quick change.
Did the warden offer you something better?
No. The warden wanted to talk to me because some company ran a background check and it came back that on my Facebook I was like tagged in, or I was friends with like all these criminals who are incarcerated. So he's like, do you know this person? I'm like, no, I have no idea who that is. And he's like, well, he had like a whole packet of these pictures that he's just flipping through and asked me if I know all these criminals. And I'm like, no, I don't know any of these people. And he's like,
What
wow.
page is it that you're supposedly on?
Huh?
What page is it you were supposedly on?
No, it's like the background check thing. I guess a part of what they do is they try and find your Facebook to find out who you're interacting with. Well, they somehow find what was not my Facebook and verified it as my Facebook. They must have just taken the first person they found named Justin Hill and said, this is him, and then found out that that person was friends with a bunch of criminals. I mean, they must have taken nothing except literally my name. Because then he tried to find my Facebook. He couldn't even find it. I had to go and grab my phone to show him that this is my Facebook. No, I'm not a criminal. I post about Halloween masks every day. Does it look like I'm hanging out with fucking criminals? Like, it doesn't even add up in my mind. You think I'm... Like, take the math of my application.
Your
Honors
degree.
high school, went to fucking a private Christian college with a major in criminology and sociology. Went to law school, is working on a master's, worked for the Department of Child Protection. Does that sound like I'm a criminal in this fucking thing? And now I'm applying to work in a prison. What kind of crazy fucking heist scheme do you think I got going on?
You're the mastermind.
I
You're
guess
just in
so.
You're just in super deep.
Right, and he's showing me these pictures and then like not trusting me, because it's like, what a dumb way to kind of do stuff. Like, you like ask me like, do you know this person? Well, if I'm applying at a job and I know he's a criminal, like I would say no anyway. So of course you can't just trust me, unless I'm the dumbest criminal ever that somehow also has all those previous fucking accolades.
That's funny. So did he end up believing you in the end?
Huh?
I'm assuming he ended up believing you in the end. It was like, oh,
Yeah.
my bad.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's not his fault. It's
Right.
the background check thing's fault. Like, it was just real dumb. It also, like, came back that I was... Well, I don't know if it was my phone number, which I hope it's not. I hope, again, it's just, like, my name. But that I was somehow connected to a bunch of calls that were made to inmates. Okay. I really need...
arranging those conjugal visits again.
Yeah, I tried to help
Yeah,
you.
I guess.
Chris, have you seen Justin's black bottle for his air
I don't know where it could have went because no one else would have used it
You
except
do a lot
me.
of walking and talking. Did you put it out there in the court or
No.
the pit?
You used it last. Where did you have it? You had it right here when you were working on that necroclimb. See? This is why I can't have nice things. Because Devin comes and touches them. Oh, look at that.
I'm.
Look at anger. Anger, here it comes. Oh, you were helpful. It looked very good. Told you that. You got a lot of likes. Did you notice that?
Yeah, a lot of people were commenting on the paint job.
There's some weird heist intentions. Like, he said, first off, Rugged said, bruh, that's red.
Yeah, I know. That's why I didn't say that loud.
And then, that's why he didn't say it out loud. You're not allowed to be biased in the
I
fucking...
choose what comments
I'm
I get to read.
I'm about to start firing you. The other night, you didn't, like, alert me to Island House presence.
I know, it was so much fun because you get so, I don't know, because he's like your mentor, so you get so weird when he comes in alive and you're like, blah, blah, blah.
Yes, but I don't freak out under pressure and go,
I know.
Pressure makes me into diamonds. When he's watching, I do better.
You were good though, you were natural and you were making jokes.
Fun fact.
He told me
Okay,
to
here
not
it is.
tell you that he was there. He said, nobody tell Justin I'm here.
So Justin, you're basically just admitted you don't give our wonderful viewers right now your A game.
If I gave you my A game all the time, you guys wouldn't see me, and I'd be probably in Australia doing don't worry about it. I'd be working for Elon Musk or something.
Yeah, the comments on that mask were, I think this is the best mask you've made. I'm not big on clowns, but I really dig it. And this guy said, I do not care for most masks. This one is about close to a perfect design, and gray blends are on point, and I just love the hair. Overall, I am impressed, and you deserve to be proud of this one for sure.
It was a team effort. I just want everyone to know that.
Yeah. To be super honest, the only thing I painted was the clown makeup, which I'm used to doing because I did it pretty much every day through October last season. I was when we
Amanda
started
did the
clowns.
hair, so
Yeah, she
that
did
counts
amazing
as hers.
dreadlocks. Chris
Those were
molded
hand-done.
it, poured it or whatever, and cut it, and put it on the headstock. And you did the
Team effort, man.
spray. Teamwork, everybody, everywhere.
That's how do you just fuck up every song, like just every piece of music, even music that doesn't have lyrics. You just end up going
Somebody give me a song and I'll fuck it up. That's my favorite pastime, is to ruin songs for Justin. People who are here, who aren't normally here, you can ask like questions and stuff about what we're working on, or like if you have questions on how to make things, or just general gentrified haunt related questions, or literally any question, life advice. Feel free to ask them.
Yeah.
I'm moderating comments.
Do that.
And we'll say them out loud so he can talk to you while he's making things.
Do's it. It makes for a good time.
Here's a little story. This feeling inside. It's not one of those who can easily hide.
I have a feeling you're mixing up like 4 songs.
I know I'm not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, and this one's for you. We've literally lost 6 viewers since
you
I started
singing.
saying that. I hope you don't mind. that ruined enough for you? I love how bad you made that. The fucking
The thumbnail?
the thummy thumb. You're fucked up, dude.
Fucked up. It's great marketing.
Share to. There we go. Run so late.
Just us and fucking. Who's that Mexican guy that has a show on Nick at Night?
George Clooney.
George Lopez.
George.
Just testing. George Lopez.
He even said yes. That ruined the song perfectly, Dad. You're welcome. That'll be $5. I could definitely panhandle in New Orleans. I'll be on the road and I'll be like, give me a song and I'll ruin it. And then I will, and I'll be like, alright, it's $5.
I was at a Ren Fair once. I already told you guys about the Ren Fair a few weeks ago, but they have this thing called the Mud Show, which is a show with grown men playing in mud. It's kind of the best way to explain it.
Sounds like corn for wind.
So, grown men playing in mud. Well, there's a pre-show where the guy that's kind of like the judge, the moderator, sort of guy. He's got a bugle horn, and
Like this?
yeah, and he says, "I'm taking requests. If you pay me $1, I'll play any song you want, if I know it." And someone says, "Stairway to Heaven." And he says, "I could play all 8 minutes of Stairway to Heaven." Well, when you play it on a bugle horn, it ends up turning into the same sound over and over again, just the... And he just does that over and over again, and then goes, "For $1, I'll stop." And then someone ends up paying him $1. Well, then someone always says, "Free bird," and he goes, "There's your free bird," and then he moves on. It's funny. Enjoy that.
Maybe you should become one of those people.
I should go to, well, there's already a mud show, and
Are they naked?
no,
Oh.
they don't have shoes on.
I was hoping they would be naked.
No, I mean they're not. I mean they're old, nasty grizzly men. So I mean if you're into that, if that's your fucking
I mean, my boyfriend's
demographic.
a nasty grizzly man. So.
No, your boyfriend is a clean-shaved man. These guys look like. Are you into homeless people?
Sometimes.
Well, then you'd be into these guys because that's what they look like.
Even Circle said, Justin, best life advice you can possibly give anyone. What is it?
Follow your dreams.
Don't have sex with homeless people.
Well, that's a good one. I mean, you don't have to not have
Why?
sex
You
with
can just
homeless
drop them off anywhere when you're done.
people. Yeah, just drop them off outside. You don't have to call an Uber.
Anyway, so back to life advice.
I don't know. Follow your dreams and never stop working. I think the worst thing that can happen to someone is you die and you didn't get to do what you wanted to do. I have never liked the idea of work your job. There was a documentary that I love. It's called Heavy, the Story of Metal. And it's all about the story of metal music, how it came from the industrial town of Birmingham and moved into America with the British steel and through hair metal and everything else. And really awesome thing because I like that kind of music. But anyway, in it, Sebastian Bach, the frontman for Skid Row, has a part where he says, "When I was growing up, it was always you go to school, you have good grades, you get a job, have a few kids, work, you die. And he says, that doesn't sound like a lot of fun. I think I want to rock and roll all night and party every day. And that's
Kiss
kind of
song?
fucking, that is a Kiss song. Sebastian Bach is a huge fan of Kiss. But that's something that's kind of stuck with me for a long time. I mean, that's something I've never wanted to do. And I've never wanted to get trapped in the 9 to 5 thing. Like, I look at a lot of people that I knew growing up, and even people that I grew up with that are in this now, where it's like, you work a job every day, you do your hours, you come home, you go to sleep, you wake up, and you do it again. Why? I mean, they'll do that till they die. What'd you work for? You had nothing, you gained nothing, you left nothing. You gotta build something. You gotta make something. Otherwise, when you die, you're gone. And that's not how I wanna, it's not how I wanna go. I wanna leave a legacy. I wanna leave a mark on this fucking place. I mean, realistically, I'm hoping we can hit a point in technology where I just cannot die. That's my greatest goal, is to just not die. Why would I ever want to die? That's one thing I've never agreed with, like in movies where people are like, I'm ready to die. Why? There ain't nothing after this. You're just gonna be dead. That's it. The fun's over. No thanks. I'm gonna keep doing this because I'm pretty good at it. You're just fucking all up.
Is that it?
No.
That's the one song I thought it was gonna
Those are the right words, but the wrong song. You said, say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the one. You're singing a Motley Crue song with fucking John Lennon lyrics.
Nice.
Here, what Motley Crue song?
Home Sweet Home.
How does that one go?
You know I'm a dreamer, but my heart's of gold.
What's-
I had to run away and hide
What's the other
so
one?
I could go home.
What's the other one? John Lennon.
Might
How does-
say that I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one.
They
Someday.
say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the one.
Shut up, you suck.
CC,
Thank goodness you're cute.
the letter C space SEA.
I'm gonna go plug in the horn on.
CC said, "Tom is coming along very nice. I love." From
Yeah, it
Toronto.
probably ran out of water. Well, it probably ran out of enough. I mean, it
CC's
leaked for
Canada.
over an
We
hour
have
and
two
a half.
Canada now. Thank you, CC. CC said that she likes the mask, even though it's orange.
It's not orange.
She thinks it's orange. He said, or she said, they like it, even though it's orange.
Actually, I saw the comment. No, they didn't. You're a fucking liar.
Ethan Circle said, dude, Justin, that advice hit home. I disagree with the death part, though. I cannot live on this planet forever, as a wise man once said.
I will.
I'm here for a fun time, not a long time.
I'm
I'm
he-
here for a good time and a long time.
Yeah, see, my problem is I'm here for a fun time that lasts a long time. So,
Rick said, I never want to die! And they put dying cat.
good. I don't know. See, I'm an atheist, so I don't think there's anything after this. So, why would I want it to end? I mean, obviously, like, me living forever, like, I don't want to be, like falling apart. That would suck. So, we're going to have to figure that shit out. But today I watched a video where Elon Musk talked about this new fucking implant thing he's got, where he said, like, if you're blind, this shit can fix that. If you are deaf, this shit can fix that. He literally said, if you are a quadriplegic, that his implant chip can fix that. I don't know how true it is, but Elon Musk is like Tony Stark. So I
You're
kind of want to
spreading
think
your
it's real.
information for Facebook ads.
What?
By putting your chip in us.
They don't need to. They already have it. They just turn on microphones and we're stupid. We go, man, I'd like to buy that. And they say, oh, really? Someone would like to know that.
Think it, and they give me ads for it.
Here's the problem. I've often been in rooms with you where you just go, I'm hungry. Did I say that out loud? So I think you're full of shit. I've literally heard you say something and then go, didn't mean to say that. And then it's usually followed by, I need to go home. You just say, I fucked myself. Yes, you did. You're a liar.
Knock it off.
Painting.
I was
Painting.
waiting for you to get done painting so I can hit you with the box.
I didn't know the trigger, it's supposed to fucking thing in.
Uncalled for.
I'm wrecked. Nothing at this point is uncalled for. Asshole.
You're the whole ass. Anything else? Shut up.
No, that's if I say other stuff.
You don't get to speak it a different language or words and then say it's a bypass. This isn't how that works.
What is different language? This guy's asking me questions.
What do you say?
He said, what would be a killer outfit to go with? He said, can I have a picture of the card mask? Card mask with and without hair. And then he said, also, what would be a killer outfit to go with it? Very interested in the mask. Wicked great bad guy. I sent him the pictures. That would be a good costume.
Is carved, is that our Ben mask?
Yeah.
Send it to, I mean, you could send him the dentist that has hair. You could send him
I've sent him the dentist.
the Santa. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be the best one that has hair.
No, and he said, what outfit?
What outfit?
Yeah.
Depends what he's going for. A butcher's apron would go great.
We don't sell those.
The welding thing.
Overalls?
The welding thing that goes over your arms.
The yellow one?
Yeah.
I don't think we even have those anymore.
Ask Shannon. You didn't ask me what we have. You asked me what would go good. But overalls would go good. A jumpsuit. A blue jumpsuit that I already have done at the house would go great.
A jumpsuit that I already have.
See, I'm not even paying attention because I know you're not that dumb to write that. I give you more credit than that.
Here's something we can start for next year. Raid rooms. Smash room, sorry.
Yeah, I had that idea a long time ago.
Seems like it'd be expensive.
Make it virtual.
How do you make it virtual?
Well, I don't know, but I'll tell you, I've gotten some satisfaction off smashing cars on GTA Online.
How much is Congress out there? We have no idea. Good talk.
See, that was her inner monologue talking. We had a full conversation with
Fuck
me
off.
without me talking.
Fuck off.
See, this is the part where you tell me to fuck off, and then Alan Hops joins and just hears me call you a cunt.
I am a cunt.
I didn't say it.
I have a cunt.
I don't want to talk about that.
See? Don't call me cunt unless you're willing to be a front.
Yeah, that's something that people say.
There you now. Boom, bitch.
So within 2 minutes, I've been called a bitch. Oh, now I've been told to fuck off 3 times. Yeah, when I hurt her feelings, I mean.
You are mean.
See? I didn't even do anything, and now I'm mean.
Hey, where do you keep the horns at?
I asked Chris, but I think they're right here,
Right there?
around the corner underneath.
I give you lots of ice. I give you lots of kisses and I give you lots of
Where are
kisses.
the foam horns?
But I never send you
Sorry, I guess I
songs
should have
with
specified.
loads and
Oh,
loads of
up there?
money.
Why? What are you looking for?
I just want to look at something. Oh.
Crispy corn snacks. Corn man. Can I feed these to Corn Man?
No. Can you?
I'm messaging a man, okay?
Okay.
Thanks.
Mean. Yell.
Try though.
Scream.
You're mean for trying to get me to do things and say I'm not doing things even though I am doing
I
things.
mean when you say they're talking about crispy corn
It took
snacks.
5 seconds! It was a joke! I
Now
have to
it's- now
entertain
it's taking
myself
a
or else
minute.
I go insane!
Too late.
He said is the necro face forming. Yes.
To an extent. It's a sock mask.
You just take these little plastic things off anyway,
Yeah.
He said, I worked at Realm of Darkness for 5 years. About to do some acting runs this year. I help my sister-in-law build hers every year.
You worked where?
Realm of Darkness.
And what was the rest of that?
That's like the name of your award.
About to do some acting runs this year. I help my sister-in-law build hers every year.
That's cool.
He also worked at Scare Parts.
Never heard of that one.
Youngstown, Ohio. This is pretty put together. Hey.
Well, that's cool.
Hey.
Yeah. Eventually. Why?
Have an idea.
What are you trying to do?
Well, nothing at the moment. Just an idea.
Okay. Yeah.
And then do like a double maker. What do you think?
It's not a bad idea. We could put it on the list.
I like how he says guys and gals. That makes me happy.
The question is, would you do them this size or smaller?
I don't know.
You're putting corns in the grid mask?
It wouldn't be a time. So, I could do this piece. Or the little-
You already have a double mask.
Not like that.
No, it's with the context mask. No, it's our devilish. We have a devil. It's called devilish.
Yeah, but that's the one with all the hair and stuff. This would be more like a traditional looking devil. got like 15 different phone apps. You get more than one phone.
Clowns are popular. The clowns are popular.
Ethan said, I'm religious, so I believe in an afterlife, and whatever happens, just happens in
Fair.
life. Evan said, Sparty Devin again. Why am I Sparty? What does that mean?
Maybe that's what you call people who think that red is orange.
I've never heard that saying said, lol, but I'm liking that mask. I don't know what saying. Maybe it's my saying. That was, if you call me cunt, you gotta be a cunt. It's the new thing. Everyone's saying it.
No, all the cool kids are doing it.
CC said, what paint are you using?
This is a mixture of 1/3 latex house paint, 1/3 water, and 1/3 liquid latex.
Ed Edmonds, Dustin Sugar Daddy.
I mean, I wouldn't say that, but yes, Ed Edmonds. Anyone who was asleep, good morning.
Big Ben. Notre Dame. Ivy. Josh said, mask is looking sick.
Hey, can you guys do me a favor? Start counting.
Counting?
Well, no, I'm talking to like them. Just like watch the time. So far, it's like 5 minutes.
I don't trust you. What do I call myself? This guy asked who he was talking to. I can't just say it's Devin.
What do you call yourself? Tell them you're fucking a manager.
Of Corner Hills Productions?
Yeah, we're a company.
That doesn't sound right. I'm social media director.
Okay, that works.
Wait, does that work?
Yes,
That seems sarcastic.
Why, is that what you do?
because I give you an answer and you say no.
That seems sarcastic.
So then tell him you're a manager.
But I'm not, though.
Do you think he's gonna do fucking research and go, no, you're not?
No, but that's just not the right word for what I am.
Who cares?
Me.
What does he need to know who the fuck you are for? Huh?
Julian said yo.
Yo, what's up, Julian? Alright, you guys can stop counting.
Yeah, see, I knew that's what you were gonna fucking do. I knew the second I was gonna lift this goddamn shirt up. You say that! I was literally answering questions!
I'm the main one.
Laugh time?
What did you do? I missed it.
How important is it to keep this in the church room?
Why? What are you trying to do?
You said you want to make pumpkin.
Not right now, man. Just relax. We'll get it when we're there. I don't have the materials right now. I can give you something to do. I know. You have to refill it. It's not going to generate water.
It still has a bunch of water in it.
I know, but there's a general balance that you have to keep. Because pressure pushes down, so you have to have X amount of pressure.
I understand that, thank you. I know how physical.
And then you, okay, apparently not, because you're questioning it. You got to refill it. There's a critical mass.
There's questions and I'm not saying no.
Okay. Okay. Josh said Master's been sick. Thank you. Julian said, so do you guys all work on a specific category like governess costumes, business master, does everyone do everything? Everyone does everything that they know how to do. So when I find something that someone is pretty good at, I let them do that more often. Like Amanda is really good at herring, so I let her take care of now, I mean, honestly, all the hair work. I also do not enjoy herring. Amanda seems to not mind it. Or if she does, she just does not mention it. Yeah. There are certain things that need to be done by me or by someone I teach, um, like painting, because painting has a signature to it that comes from me. So it's hard to get other people to paint because I can't just say kind of follow these lines and you'll be good. I have to kind of teach them how to paint each mask.
Yeah.
David said, "Is that orange?"
No, it's red.
That's the only comment that I'm answering.
Oh, that's cool. I think I switched to these plastic bottles, not those glass ones that I was using before.
It's a mask. No, that one's not gonna have hair.
Yeah, that's why I chopped it out here on top to make it more of a mask. And then that also allows the actor's hair to kind of fill more into the mask. So this is ready for clear coat. You can wipe this off our list. Already 3 projects down. Making good progress.
That might answer your question whether or not Hannah likes to wear the masks.
I don't mind it, I'm good at it, but it is what it is. It is.
Yeah, after I've done about 5 or 6 clown jumpsuits in a row, I no longer want to make clown jumpsuits ever again. So I feel your pain.
You should see my drive towards making the damn dress.
What?
I'm just saying.
All clown jumpsuits tomorrow? Perfect. I won't show up.
You're on the schedule.
The schedule. The schedule of
Right now I have
9 p.m. to 4 a.m.
So you've seen it.
No arguments when you don't show. If you don't show, that means you're up for the 9 to 9 shift.
Oh, okay.
9 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Sounds good.
The real weird shit happens.
Thank you, Jillian, for sharing. Ted Walker said, was that a customer request or your design? If you're talking about the green clown that Justin just had in here, that was orange. That one was, yeah, that one was Justin's design. That was the original, the color and everything. Well, the original one was red, and that one was orange. But
Orangey pink.
theoretically, it should have been his original mask, but he did it a little incorrectly. So, no, it was not. You are not seeing that correctly through the phone. It's not red. It's orange, actually. No, I'm not. Orange.
She's colorblind, one, two.
Everyone here agrees it's right.
Nick says it's orangey pink.
Orange and pink.
Orangey pink.
Orange and pink.
Orange, you glad you didn't say pink? See, Rugged said it's orange. Thank you. Ted Walker said I would have added hair to it. Yeah, most of ours have hair, but when the customer asks for no hair, we give them a mask with no hair. The mask is designed to where if they have like hair, actually like their own hair, their hair sticks out of the mask, so they don't need hair attached. It just looks like their hair and the mask are like one. Specifically like mohawks, I think, look cool with that mask. I'm just gonna pretend that you weren't talking about the jumpsuit and you were talking about the mask. Isn't this entertaining, watching me rip clothes up? Aren't you so glad you joined this live?
Devin, did you write that RDF in the middle of the board?
Yes.
What is that for?
So, there was a rotten dead flesh up there.
Yeah.
And then we took it, that we had one done, so we took it to the house. But then someone else ordered a rotten dead flesh, but he wanted it shipped immediately. So we gave him that rotten dead flesh, so we need another one for that guy. And I didn't know where it went on the board.
That's about where it was.
Okay, so I just kind of wrote it in the middle big, so we would do it eventually.
To the shit bucket, because it's not under debit.
I have no
I
idea.
moved it over there, and there's a lid on it somewhere.
Oh, the latex straps?
Yeah.
Are you walking or am I?
Seems like your arms would get sore. Yeah. My arms are actually pretty used to it by now. They used to be pretty bad.
I need another bucket. Here, I just-
Yeah, it's full. This one's empty if you want to put it in this one.
What's with all this shit?
Yeah, they used to get sore, especially with the horse brushes, because the horse brushes were already dull, because I had used them for years and then brought them here. But this is super, super sharp, so it doesn't take as much arm strength, but it took my arms a little bit to build up the weird muscles that you use when you do this, where it doesn't hurt anymore.
It's also really easy to screw those up. It's easy to I mean, that kind of cloth,
Specifically, the shirt's so thin.
yeah, it's pretty often. When we were using those originally, it was pretty easy to randomly get these like large kind of spaces where you would actually rip like a square out of the whole shirt, and that was not good.
Yeah,
So,
like. I
how'd
don't know
the
if I have any. I try not to
mold
make
go?
them. So like
Crap, it's still full right now.
any drips?
I don't
This.
think so.
Let's see.
this
if
is really
Oh, in
easy
the
to
freezer.
do, where it
It's
comes
still
out as an
full.
exact like
Well, yeah,
corner of a square, like a 90-degree angle. But if you do the rips at the right angle, you'll get
you could
these
probably just
random holes.
drain that
Um,
and then flip it up.
I actually enjoy distressing. It is
Once you drain out
Distressing?
artsy.
most of it,
Is distressing.
just flip it upside
You
down.
actually have to take into consideration where you put the rips. So like,
Should be good, and then we could throw it in the chamber tomorrow.
this is how the shirt goes.
I'll come tomorrow and throw it in there early. So
I like to
hopefully it's dry
put-
by the end of the day.
Not rips, but I like to rough out the shoulders.
Sorry.
So
I
like,
got 4 of these to bring in here, so what do you
I have a lot of experience in destroying costumes.
The fans over there.
From like, I'll rub up against walls. Like when I used to act at the last haunted house, I'd rub my shoulders up against walls to like get past groups, and I would always have these rip marks on my shoulders. And then, so I put rip marks on the shoulders of this, and then like your sleeves, if they're long sleeves or even short sleeves. Like if you're using your hands a lot, the first places that are gonna get ripped.
Foot, just like Justin said.
Yeah, it's right there.
Fan, love, fan.
I was like, why are you guys giving me weird looks?
It's right where
Yeah, he threw it on the ground. But a lot of people, when they do distressing, they make it a little bit, I don't know if you guys can even see this, they make it a little bit too even on the shirt. Oh wait, I didn't even do this back there. You have to make it more
sporadic.
random, because rips in clothing are very organic. So like on the bottom, you don't want to do just a 1-inch strip of distressing. In some places you want to go up a little higher, some places want to be a little lower. If not, when you have the shirt on, it's just going to look like there's a perfect strip around the bottom of the shirt where it got distressed. And that's not how the real world works. And this has been Devin on how to rip things up
How the
correctly.
real world works.
On how the real world works. Julian said, what's the turnaround time looking like on costume orders?
6 weeks.
As fast as we can get it.
Yes. I mean, we are knocking shit out pretty quickly now.
We really are.
We just knocked out like half, well, not half our list, but half of the first fifth of our list. So we knocked out a 10th of our list.
Woo-woo!
10% is done. A lot of that is like not here yet. So we've got like 3 clown dresses on that side that aren't here yet. The ice cream cone is just waiting on the sprinkles. So those projects are quick. There's everything waiting on something. The duster isn't big yet. The 2 grid masks I'm about to base. The black straight jacket is here. We gotta rip that up. After he answers the question that we need him to answer.
Just make sure.
I think he did answer it.
Once it dries, I think I have some black. We gotta do the stick and that's me.
Yeah, a lot of this stuff that we haven't, like, the only time the order will ever go over the time that we have given you is if, like, the only reason has been due to shipping issues with, like, COVID and stuff with, like, the materials that we get from the clown dress. The reason why they can't ship them is because, like, border issues with shipping, like, they have to wait for the restrictions to lift before they can ship them.
Certain hairs we can't buy right now. The
Right.
stores are still closed.
That's why that Krampus mask has been just chilling there for a while.
I still need the
Yeah, there's a,
and the stripe.
Alright, see you later.
There's-
That close.
we didn't have enough of that hair for that, and the hair stores are all closed. So that's the only reason why. But that one's not overdue. The only ones that are like have been longer than what we have, the amount of time that we've given, are the clown dresses currently, because we literally just can't get the stuff to make them. It was 4 to 6 weeks. Now we're looking more at 6 to 8 weeks.
I told them to order early. They didn't listen.
Yeah, we'll probably get them out closer to 6 weeks.
How can I help you?
But the more orders that we get, especially getting closer to October, the longer the wait's going to be.
Here's what you also have to keep in mind. We have a lot of products that we are still making new stuff. We spend a lot of time working on new things while we're working on the things that have to work on. There's this magical thing called dry time. Dry time allows you a lot of time to work on other things. So like I've got a mask, a costume over there, a new mask I molded, which will make a new body. The ice cream cone it isn't online yet. We got a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, that alone is like 5 brand new things that I haven't even posted yet. So if you're planning to make an order, the quicker you make it is better, because every time I post something new, there's an influx of new orders that just increases the amount of time it'll take us. So if you want something that we haven't posted yet, the quicker you order it is better, prior to us actually posting a new product. So
Nice beard.
Well, take that down and take the second one off the stack as well.
Trying to do this as soon as.
So I've got most of my masks on there are the Grin Clown masks. So I've got a whole bunch here that I'm just going to base out. 4 here that I'm gonna base out. Are there more of them over here, Chris?
What, grins?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a
Strap.
couple, they just got strapped just now.
Okay, cool. All right, so those will wait till
There
tomorrow.
would have been 3, but somebody decided to get blood all over one.
That's fair. It's my fault. I'll take them.
My fingers aren't on it. Remember, the button is not laying down. So I the bucket up. It was tilted, because you would have been down.
Tag and then like somebody could whatever you need to do.
Your pour was here.
Yeah.
I was thinking the bucket down. Now it's flat on the floor. The whole time I was holding it at an angle. What is it for that? You should do it.
Hey, Chris, can you do me, can you add leather punch to the list?
Okay.
Granted, I'm not gonna be able to grab my phone to get it till Hobby Lobby opens again.
I heard they opened in Buffalo.
Have they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
There were approximately 15
County,
cars
County.
at that bar. Did you see that?
What bar?
The bar that's on the way?
No, I did not see that.
What is that with the Rusty Nail?
The one right here? Or
No.
The one- the Rusty Nail's the one on Dombey.
The one that we take to go home, back to your house.
Yeah, that's Dombey.
Yeah, what's that? That's the Rusty Nail right
Yeah.
there? Yeah, there were like 15 to 20 cars there.
Yeah,
The
that
bar
place
was
is,
full.
that place is always busy.
Well, can they even open yet? I thought like
They're in Porter County.
I heard from him, but he said, or maybe, no, I heard from Lori that restaurants were allowed to open today with 50%, yeah.
they're a bar. That's fucked up.
Huh?
So that's fucked up.
Why?
Depending on what, they
There
may,
shouldn't
if
be
it's their
somewhere.
food, they may be able to get through a loophole.
Yeah. It's just fucked up because you know those drunk motherfuckers are not giving a single shit about if they're sick or not.
No, there's one. I don't know. I think that bar's got to be like a drug
Oh,
house
for
or
sure.
something because
Oh,
there's
for sure.
that's not by
Liquor bar on Dami?
yeah. There's
Yeah.
nothing else on that road. There's no businesses on that road. That's a residential road. There's no reason that that bar is as busy as it. I mean, seriously, I've never.
Yeah.
No
they
other
are
bar in town
so
ever gets
busy.
as busy as that bar.
And they have nice cars there too.
Yeah, they do.
I always see
There's
super
no
nice
other
cars driving by.
suppliers.
Yeah. On today's episode of How to Know If Your Local Bar is a drug haven, a gang haven.
Oh, they've probably got strippers in the basement.
Strippers in my basement.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I sorry, you know from experience.
I have enough strippers in my inbox at all times of the day. Mom! Dude, I haven't worked there in years and it's still, Mom!
They only call you mom when they want something.
Pretty much. House mom, I'm pregnant, what do I do? Shoot it out your cooter?
Call someone else.
Swallow that time?
Real questions. Roger said, "Hey Justin, have you had any more ice cream cones pop out of plaster?" LOL.
Not any that popped out of plaster.
Are you good?
No, our thing works.
We haven't molded any.
No, nothing that exciting.
We made one.
That's funny that he said that, and you also said popping out of your cooter. He said it before you said that. That's
Ice
funny.
cream cones popping out of your cooter. I don't want to get that check.
Guys, Julian said you guys take PayPal.
Yes. Right?
Yes.
Not for shooting things out of your
PayPal
cooter, though.
invoices.
Well,
I
I
mean-
mean, price.
You're willing to make monetary donations. Please actually don't come to my inbox and ask for ice cream cones. Corn cobs popped out of my cooter, please.
Just show you her feet, not her cooter.
Nope, neither. Sean Raggle said, "My shipment showed up today. Awesome work. Can't wait to put them to use."
Thank you.
Glad you like it.
Yes, I'm very happy that you like it. That is my main concern with these products, is you guys liking it. So, I never want someone to not be satisfied with what they get.
Hey, Justin,
And I want you, yeah?
instead of putting that on another bucket, could I just put it on this? That way it's at least next to the ground? Is that enough? I want to leave it like that, like, or suspend it on a empty bucket overnight. But having it on the ground.
Will it sit right? Yeah, I mean, if it will stay up, it's fine.
I just think there's not enough weight in the empty bucket to
Yeah, I hear you.
trust it.
That one?
No, we were all old ones.
Chris, we've only made one grain out of our new mold, right?
No,
No.
made a couple of them now.
Oh, is that? Okay. Just curious.
Which ones they are, I do not know anymore,
Right.
but I am going to assume it's the ones on that table.
Probably.
Yeah. I trim your beard. He stuck it in the latex.
Ed
Really?
Edmonds said that if you take shampoo and scrub it in, that it comes out. You can
It's
also.
only one little bit.
We got latex
It's not
in your
like
beard?
it's
Oh,
not-
Yeah, it'll also just roll out. I've got latex in my beard also. If it was a giant pumpkin,
Right.
You haven't seen
I mean,
it.
it trims a little bit, but it's like a couple hairs,
Yeah.
so it's not like you're.
I'll just grab my dread comb.
What costume on the site shows what the Rust paint look on a costume looks like? We have a Rust nurse. We have a Rust
Oh,
doctor.
no, it's got latex in it.
now you get sneaky.
Saving it for later.
The dentist is Rust.
Snackies.
You just have to scroll through the pictures. If you can't find them, just let me know and I can DM you pictures. But they should be on there.
Nah,
Yeah, but they're much more cute when they're just actually
You'll see in 1
made and
second.
they're cute.
let's try this down.
Well, yeah, but it's a mold. It's a fucking muffin tin. Yeah, and? I will swallow your soul.
That's
I guess
a
I
hell
should
of a
stay
way to
there,
say.
right?
That's a hell of a way to say a blowjob. I'll swallow your soul.
That's
You
what
guys
she's
are haunt
really
professionals.
good
What
at.
upcoming horror movie looks interesting to you? I haven't really heard of any except Halloween, man. Movie theaters and stuff are not open, so I'm not seeing a lot of ads for movies. Halloween, I mean, I'm looking for, and I like the Purge movies. I hope this one's good. I didn't really watch Election Year because it was fucking boring, so didn't watch that one. Nothing's really come out that I've said, wow, that looks incredible. I haven't seen the first one, so I'm not excited for A Quiet Place 2. I think there's a new Conjuring movie that's supposed to come out. I'm excited about that.
I'm excited for Avatar.
Yeah, I hope it's good.
Never comes out.
I mean, it'll come out.
Yeah,
James
wasn't it
Cameron's
supposed to come
insane.
out this year?
Yeah, there's a lot of things that were supposed to come out this year.
And it's supposed to be like another sequel every like 2 years after that. But they're talking about that since the first one came out.
Yeah, my problem is, if the first one doesn't do well, they're not going to do that.
But the first one did well.
No, I know the first one did well,
The
but
first
like,
sequel.
yeah.
I
if
mean,
the
they've
first
spent
sequel
like
doesn't do
8 years on this movie. I'm sure it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
If it's not, then those are some pretty shitty fucking directors.
You know who's crazy? The guy who made Mad Max. The guy who made Mad Max. Granted, I've never watched any of those. The guy who made Mad Max.
How do you know he's crazy?
Because I'm about to tell you, the movies he has made. He in the 80s or whenever fucking the original Mad Max, he made that. Then he didn't make anything. Then he made Happy Feet. Then he made Mad Max Fury Road. And that is his entire collection of films.
Wait, the guy who
So
made Mad
he-
Max made Happy Feet?
Yeah, so he either makes insane fucking driving movies where he insists that everything is real, you have to really like launch flames out of your car, and you're fucking all this shit, and you have to really fly across all this stuff. It needs to be practical effects and stunts. This crazy guy that's like Apocalypse Now and dancing CGI penguins are his only movies that'll make.
CGI.
Bring that shit together.
I mean, I guess, man, that's
Yeah, but
that's what
that's
Homeboy
like-
wants.
Fuck, what is his name? Nick, the guy who played Michael Myers.
Nick Cannon.
No.
No.
Nick Frost.
Nick Fury.
Nick Fury.
Isn't that from a TV show?
That's
Yeah.
Sam Jackson in the Avengers.
No, what is his name?
Nick.
That
Nick
played Michael
Castle.
Myers. Yeah. He directed Hook.
That's cool.
So you got Michael Myers directing a Peter Pan movie.
Yeah, but didn't
He's an actor,
Is it?
though.
But I'm just saying.
Spielberg a producer on that?
Might have been.
Okay, when Spielberg's your producer, you're not directing the movie.
Pretty much. Did you see that Ben Stiller's dad died?
Yeah.
Isn't that so sad?
It was posted at like 3 o'clock this morning.
Ben Stiller.
Not really. I don't know who he is. So
He's the
You
old
watch
red.
Seinfeld?
no.
He's the
It
old
was George
red-haired man.
Costanza's dad.
He was the
Did you
dad on
see
King of
Zoolander?
Queens.
Yeah, I saw
He
you.
was in Zoolander.
I don't really care. Sorry.
He was just a cute old Irish man with bright red hair.
Yeah, but you know how many of those there are in the world?
And he was funny. He was,
Most old
have you
Irishmen
seen
I've
King
met
of-
are pretty funny.
It's Kat. Kat, I love you. You're so pretty. You're my favorite person in this whole world. Oh my gosh, I just got so.
There. Go love her from that side of the room.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Cat.
See you tomorrow.
even my boyfriend.
Thank you, people. I think I'm gonna
Sorry. Sucks to suck. Sorry you died, you're old.
Wait, what? How?
Did you die of coronavirus?
No.
No. I think he died of old age.
He was just a nice old man.
He was like 92.
Him and Hamilton?
No, Hamilton's not a nice old man. Hamilton's just a nice man. She's also the one that drew this tattoo for me. Franklin.
Oh wait, she's the one that did the
Yeah, and the picture of Alchemilla.
Yeah.
You got me.
Polly Mellis Art. Everybody go follow her. Her art's amazing.
The parts are amazing.
Oh.
It's an amazing parts.
I'm thinking of getting a stabilizer for my camera for when we shoot video.
Yeah, like
Like one of those weighted ones.
a gimbal?
Yeah.
What the fuck is a
Nope.
gimbal?
It's a weighted stand for your camera so that
It
like
makes it
your-
not
doesn't
move.
shake. So like you could walk across the room and it'll stay steady the whole time with you using the counterweight system. The balance.
I don't know what you're saying.
Vic Springsteen said, how do you paint your rust color?
Unfortunately, not cheap. Spray paint.
I laugh when other costume companies are like, we're a real costume company. We don't use spray paint. Who fucking cares? Like, I could go, we make real cars. We don't use drills. Why? It's a tool. Makes it like a cheaper use spray paint. Okay. I've got a lot of sales. My customers don't care how I feel about everyone who's like talks crap online.
And we only use the spray paint to make the whole outfit one color because it gives it a nice even coat.
How about who cares what I'll say it again.
It doesn't
I don't
matter.
care about the I made it.
I put it in an acid bath and then ate it and shit it out.
I shitted. That's my
Shit it.
That's one of my favorite memes on the internet, where it's got that like it's like out of a game and it's like a fuck ugly kid and he's like, when my parents are fighting and saying they're about to break up and I'm awake at 3 a.m. and just has them, he's like, I shit. I love it. I love it. Okay, so I've got one grin mask base. One more that I need to put nose holes in. And this will do another order. So I've got my next two grin masks I need to make are red kit spray, black and white press, black and white mold. That one. Hello, Miss Lady. Fuck one, marry one, kill one. Adolf Hitler, Scarlett Johansson, your wife.
That's an odd mix.
It's the point.
Okay.
Thanks for the
Yeah, but no,
Stefan.
you got one guy and two ladies.
Thanks for the joke, Stefan.
Captain America, Dr. Phil, Wilt Chamberlain.
Will Chamberlain.
Wilt Chamberlain.
Who's Will Chamberlain?
Really tall basketball player.
Who's Will Chamberlain? I'm Will Chamberlain.
What are my answers again?
Captain America, Dr. Phil, Wilt Chamberlain.
I would fuck Dr. Phil. I would marry Captain America. And I don't know who Will Chamberlain is.
Well, you definitely don't
Will
want,
Chamberlain!
you definitely wouldn't want to sleep with Will Chamberlain.
Will Chamberlain, you're dead to me.
He's dead to me.
I've always wanted to have sex with Dr. Phil.
Oh yeah, lifelong dream.
Just going at it, like grab onto his handlebar mustache.
doesn't have
Oh,
a
doctor!
handlebar mustache.
Doesn't he have a mustache?
He doesn't have much but a handlebar one. He's like
Well,
a,
I'm gonna make it a
he's
handlebar.
like a Tom Selleck.
If I hold on to it, it's a handlebar.
What you
Hi!
need- What
Welcome.
you need is checkup and backup.
Trust me, Daddy Phil.
If you take my voice and you take it a little bit left and make it southern, you get. Well, I say, boy.
Foghorn Leghorn.
You get foghorn leghorn.
What are you saying?
And if you take
Foghorn Leghorn?
if
No,
you
what are you
take
talking
foghorn leghorn and you teach him karate, you get Hong Kong Fooey, #1 super guy.
What? Are you quoting something?
Shut up. Who asked you? Shut up, you.
Is he quoting something?
No, I'm just fucking making.
I think that is something.
Hong Kong Fooey?
No, I think I've heard that before though.
Yeah, it's not Tom Arnold.
Hey, Arnold!
Arnold.
Palmer.
Some guy. No.
Just shut up.
14 people are here to watch your domestic abuse.
First off, we're not in a domestic relationship, so it's not domestic abuse.
Hey, isn't domestic abuse just between people in a house?
No, usually you're in a relationship. Or you're a family member.
Yeah, see? We're family!
No, we're not.
Then it would just be regular. They're gonna see your regular abuse.
That's fair. Call it what it is.
It could be. We pretty much live together.
We pretty much don't.
You don't wait. I called you today at almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon and you said, what? And I just woke up. Let me guess. Is your next response? See? It is. Your laughter affirms my belief. There it is.
No, I just wanted to make that noise. If I don't make noises that come to my brain when they come, I explode.
Hey, Marguerite.
Hey, Macarena. Cat called me a grill.
Your grill?
Yeah, she said, yay, we get to look at cute grill. It's supposed to be girl, but it's grill. Cause I'm hot.
See? Told you.
I put the bottom of the sea of Macarena. It's none of the sound of the Macarena. Trying to dive to the sea of Macarena. Hey, Macarena. Aye!
That little John at the end?
Hey! Hey, yeah!
You did a really bad little job.
Oh, yeah! Is that what he said?
No, he says okay.
Okay!
That wasn't bad. That was alright.
You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the one.
You're about to be painted white.
If I see a red door and I want to paint it white,
I see a costume and I want it.
I'm
painted black.
painting it! No!
Hold it
no.
sideways there, gangster.
It's not
What up,
that.
motherfucker? You in the
It's
wrong
cold.
hood.
Cold! Stop! I can't do things when you're betraying me!
Funny, I can't do things when you're going.
Well, that's your problem. Try not to hear as much.
Well, that's my problem? Your problem is about to be you're covered in water.
Turn your ears off.
Turn your water absorption off.
I can't.
Funny, same thing about my ears.
I walked into that. I ran into that at full force.
Okay, so I filled it up completely. It's still leaking
Alchemilla's favorite
over a half
animal.
hour later.
See?
What would be
So here's the problem though, is when
More
I
important.
drained it first to see how much water was still in it when it stopped. And it drained for a good 10 seconds. I don't know how much water that was, but just make my point.
What is Alchemilla's favorite animal?
Any that she can stick in her nose.
What is six animals?
So just rusty nails that you found on the fucking ground, you can get fucking staph infection.
Justin, help. You know more about my personality than I do.
What's your what?
What is Alchemilla's favorite animal?
You don't have baby. Baby Joe Exotics.
Alchemilla's different. She would have a different favorite animal than I would.
Is your favorite animal Joe Exotic?
No.
Thought you were gonna play Midnight Syndicate.
I did, and it didn't do.
I did, and it didn't do.
A platypus. Anna said a platypus.
Well, what is Anna now?
What?
Well, what is Anna now?
It's Manna, not Anna.
Oh, that's fair.
I like that. Would it be a platypus?
Porcupus.
Porcupus. A porcupus! A platypus with porcupine quills.
So, the leftover part animal with
Yeah, I would have a platypus head with the duck
What's your
bill.
favorite animal? A human centipede.
And then it would have the porcupine quills coming out of its back. And cute
Seems like
little
that would
toes.
keep it from functioning properly. since they
With the duck
swim.
bill. What sound do platypuses make?
Bah! You just made it.
What sound do platypuses? 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 Plats.
You know what's really funny?
Yeah.
The plural of platypus is a distressed t-shirt. Just copy it. To make the noise that you said. Bah!
It's a race car. Now, what about an orangutan? What did I say? Porcupine.
How about a distressed shirt?
Porcupine. Sound.
She has knocked out not a single costume tonight. I have done fucking like 2 costumes and a mask, and she has done no costumes.
Yeah, it's not like I'm doing anything on social media at all.
Yeah, you're right. We can't fucking multitask at all. You typing a porcupine, or what sound does your mom make?
It says cute in parentheses.
Yeah, cute. It sounds like the background noise of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The original one. I'm gonna lock your ass up in a meat freezer.
Wait, that's a porcupine! That's a porcupine! I need a porcupine now! It's orange!
Porcupine having sex? Jesus Christ.
Rugged said, that sounds like it's mating season.
I wonder if that was copyrighted.
I don't know. Anyway, I got this grin mask all based. I got 2 more to do, but I'm out of heads. So I'm going to head out of here for tonight, guys. It's getting late. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. We finally got music here in my outro. It's only taken almost 3 hours.
Suck my big fat cock!
Suck my big fat cock. I'm the mean one. Just remember, guys. I'm Justin Hill, aka the mean one. This is my crew who's never mean or tells me to suck a big fat cock. You stay scared.